Hey everyone, it's Michelle. Last week I was out of commission after that NIOD CAIS3 review. I developed a mild case of laryngitis the next day, and you know what follows next. I was just glued to my couch that week and didn't feel like doing anything, and that includes skincare, which is what this video is about. It's about how I recovered my skin from days of no skincare and just neglecting myself. So I will show you a picture right now of what my skin looked like. It was more or less lifeless, very dull. My skin felt dry. It was definitely dehydrated. And on top of that, I was experiencing breakouts all around my face. So with this routine, my goal was to hydrate, soothe, and repair my skin. The steps I'm going to be showing you in the skincare routine, it is a bit excessive. You definitely don't need to do this many steps, but I really wanted to pamper myself after days of no skincare, and I just wanted to just enjoy the process, and on top of that, just use up some of the skincare I have in my collection. And the key to this skincare routine, which features quite a bit of products and steps, is that I'm familiar with every single product I am using in this skincare routine. Nothing is new. I know exactly how each one works, which is why the result that you're going to see was very good and I didn't experience any bad side effects. So let's get into this routine. The first step to hydrating, soothing, and repairing my skin was to exfoliate the dead skin off my face. And the gentlest way to exfoliate is to shave your face. Now, I have been shaving my face for a few years now. I actually have been meaning to feature this on my channel and show you how I shave my face, but you'll get a sneak peek now anyways. So again, shaving your face is just a really gentle way to exfoliate the skin. And how I like to do it is while my skin is still damp and it has cleanser on. So the cleanser I'm using is the CeraVe Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser. This just does not want to empty. I've had it since last year. Granted, I have been using other cleansers in my skincare routine as well, but I'm almost near the end. Anyways, back to the first step. So after I took a bath, I lathered this cleanser all over my face while my skin was still wet. In the cutaways, it doesn't look like there's a lot of foam. That is because I had to run from my sink to sit down and film this portion. Otherwise, my skin is usually pretty wet and filled with lather. So with lathered skin, with the cleanser on my face, I took this razor. I got it from Sephora in a 3-pack, and I lightly shaved in a downward motion. And as you can see in the cutaway, there's not only peach fuzz coming off, but dead skin mixed in with the cleanser. So I shaved everywhere: forehead, cheeks, T-zone, jawline, everywhere, just to make sure that all the dead skin is removed for where I want to apply the rest of my skincare. After shaving, I went to rinse my face, and then I immediately went in with my hydrating toner. For that, I've been using the Manio Bifida Biome Ampule toner. I did a few layers of this. It's gentle, it's lightly hydrating, causes no problems. So I went in with a few layers of this. And then again, while my skin was still damp, I followed up immediately with the MICH Time Revolution Night Repair Ampule 5 times. Again, this skincare routine is about hydrating, soothing, and barrier repair. So using a fermented serum with Bifida ferment lysate, it was a great way for me to add some type of gentle active of a sort to get that repairing property going. And this serum has a very light gel texture, so it sinks into the skin really easily. I've been using this since I got it in the mail, and it's caused no problems or any type of irritation at all. So that's why I wanted to use it in this skincare routine. Again, immediately after applying the serum, while my face was still damp, I went in with a sheet mask. And the reason for this is that I wanted some type of wet wrap therapy, just something that's going to hug my skin and just put a lot of moisture back. Also, it's a nice way to be lazy and just, again, melt into my couch while I'm waiting for the mask to do its thing. The one I used is the Be Plain Bamboo Healing Mask. This has 82% bamboo water, and I mentioned in a previous video that I really like bamboo for cooling down and soothing my skin. This mask does exactly that. It also contains allantoin and panthenol, as well as a bunch of different hyaluronic acid molecules. I mean, what doesn't these days? I applied the sheet mask on for the full 20 minutes and I just melted into my couch. Again, I wasn't 100%. I was still a bit lazy, but enough energy to pamper myself for sure. A sheet mask is always a great way to do that. After the 20 minutes passed, I removed the sheet mask, patted the rest of the essence into my skin, and I followed up with another essence. Again, hydrate, soothe, repair my skin, also trying to use up some skincare in my collection. So I followed up with the COSRX Advanced Snail Radiance Dual Essence. I am almost done. I've been really enjoying this essence because this is the first day that I'm doing skincare after days of no skincare. I didn't want to use any crazy actives to tackle the acne. So I wanted to go in with a product that I knew was really good paired with any anti-acne actives I have in my skincare routine. So that's when I tend to reach for the COSRX Advanced Snail Radiance Dual Essence. It's really good at conditioning the skin, brightening my skin, but also soothing any inflammation. I applied 2 pumps of this essence all over my face and neck. Just again, really nice at cooling down the skin, moisturizing it, and soothing it. To end this first day of skincare, I moisturized my skin. No need to use SPF when I'm not going anywhere and I'm just being a vampire in my home. So I am moisturizing my skin. And if you know, you know, Bioderma Atoderm Intensive Balm. For those of you new to my channel, this is my holy grail moisturizer. So I went in with a full pump of this mixed in with the Bioderma Cicobio pomade. This is a soothing ointment that I love using. This has replaced the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm for me. What I did was mix these two together. As you're going to see in the cutaway, it is a lot of moisturizer, but I don't know what came over me. I just wanted to put a lot of moisturizer on my skin. Again, first day of this recovery skincare routine. So I wanted to make sure my skin was really nicely moisturized. I probably should have used less because it was a lot, but I only did my skincare once that day, so might as well go all out with the moisturizer. And that is it for the first day of this hydrating, soothing, and repairing skincare routine. The skincare routine that follows afterwards for the next week or so, it's pretty much the same thing in terms of products, but I added some anti-acne ingredients. With the following skincare routine, just like the first one, I only did my skincare once a day because by the time I actually had energy to do my skincare, it was already in the middle of the afternoon and I wasn't going anywhere. So that's why I've only done my skincare once a day from that point onwards. Now I'm doing it twice a day. I'm back to my usual self and my usual routine, but for this recovery routine, once a day was all I could muster up the energy for. So I washed my face with the CeraVe Cream to Foam Cleanser, just like I used when I was shaving my face. And then I followed up again with layers of the Manio Bifida Biome Ampule Toner. Following the toner, again, I went in with the MICH Time Revolution Night Repair Ampule 5 times. I apply about 4 drops of this to my face and neck. I forgot to mention that earlier with the first skincare routine of this recovery process. For the anti-acne active I decided to introduce in this recovery skincare routine is the Theramid Azid Azelaic Acid Serum at 15%. I used about a pump or 2 all over my face. The Azid serum was really good at reducing the mild breakouts all around my face and reducing the inflammation in general. But I was developing cystic acne on my chin and I needed to go in with something more heavy duty. And that's when I decided to use the Malaysia 2.5% Benzoyl Peroxide Gel. With this one, I only focused it on my chin area and it was very quick at reducing the cystic acne. After the anti-acne active, that's when I followed up with the COSRX Advanced Snail Radiance Dual Essence. Again, I applied 2 pumps of this all over my face and neck, and as I mentioned for the first skincare routine I showed, this is just a really good item to pair with any anti-acne active in your skincare routine because it's really good at rehydrating the skin and soothing it. And also with this one, I like that it brightens my skin as well. And just like the first skincare routine I showed, I followed up with moisturizer as my last step. So I still used these 2 Bioderma products, but I lightened the amount I used compared to the first skincare routine. So I reduced the amount and used half a pump or less mixed in with a pea-size amount of the Bioderma Cica pomade. And again, applied this all over my face and neck. And that is it for this recovery skincare routine. As you saw in the first version of it, it really sets the foundation to make sure that my skin is just well exfoliated, hydrated, and soothed. And once it feels a little bit back to normal, I introduced some anti-acne actives in my skincare routine to deal with the mild breakouts I was experiencing, as well as the cystic acne on my chin. Like I said, you by no means need to use all these products. I just wanted to pamper myself. If I were to reduce the amount, it would be to just cleanse my skin, use the toner, and then use moisturizer. Like I said, I only did skincare 1 time a day, but if I felt like I needed to add some additional moisture to my skin, or my nose area was becoming really raw from the excessive use of tissue, I went in with Crave Beauty's Great Barrier Relief Skin Barrier Repairing Serum. Again, don't have to use it, but I'm trying to use the products I have in my skincare collection. So what I would do was just take a really small amount of this on my finger and just dab it on my nose area. And again, if I felt like I was dehydrated anywhere else, I would just add it like so. This has 10% tamanu oil in it, so it does have that emollients, so it leaves a nice moisturized layer on the skin. And because I was constantly blowing my nose and removing any moisture underneath this area, this was really good at just soothing the skin, re-moisturizing it, and making sure it was nice and clear and not red. All right, and that is it for this recovery skincare routine. As always, I hope you find content like this helpful and informative. If you did, please be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to my channel down below for future videos. Please leave a comment if you have any questions or recommendations, and I will see you all soon. Ciao.